Hello and welcome here with DJASCENSION, 18 years of experience and a graduate and instructor of the Scottsdale Community College DJ degree program, the only Associates of Arts degree in the world in live performance disc jockey techniques, here to tell you the answer to a very common question: how to balance our tone arm. Now let's take a look at the components and get right into it. We have our tone arm height, which we can set the overall height of the attack and angle that we want our needle to grab into the groove of that vinyl. So I'm going to unlock it and set mine to about 2.5 to 3, and now lock that down. And we also have our anti-skate. Now our anti-skate we typically want to match our tone arm height. That is going to also be about 2.5 to 3. Then we have our actual counterweight. Now we can take this off and flip it. I'll show you why later. But what we're going to do is the traditional tone arm balancing as per recommendation for the manufacturer of your cartridge. Now in this instance I have the Ortophone DJ Qbert. I've had this cartridge for about 9 years now. Replaced a couple of styli, and wow, am I impressed with this thing. Absolutely blown away. So we're going to screw that onto the end of our tone arm. Then we're going to reach what we want to be our 0 point. That is 0 weight on the actual tone arm. So we're going to move our counterweight around until our tone arm actually floats. So you see, if I push it too much, it sinks down. If I'm too far back, it wants to just pitch up. So I want a nice, even, flat float where it's just going to sit there. Now that is 0 grams of weight on the actual tone arm. So we're going to spin the number plate on our counterweight. Not the counterweight itself, just the number plate. We're going to spin that until 0 is at 12 o'clock, right up top. Now we know that's 0 grams of weight on the actual needle. We're going to twist that 1, 2, 3 to 3.5, pushing that many grams of weight cantilevered to the head shell. So let's see what we get. Break out some bionic booger breaks here from Thud Rumble and Dirt Style Records.
So why is it got to be so damn tough?
Alright, looks like it's playing very well. Now remember, if this is your grandmama's record, you're going to want to have less weight digging into the grooves of that record to preserve it. But turntablists, we need a more aggressive weight on the front of that needle. That way it stays locked in the groove when we start manipulating, scratching, and doing other turntablism techniques. Alright, now, there are a few other techniques of school. One is the very most aggressive weight that you can have. This is going to degrade your records faster, but it is going to give you more control. Now, in this instance, you can actually flip your counterweight. So where it's actually flipped, then you screw it on until it goes all the way in and clicks. Now me personally, I like to get it there and then back it off just a little bit. And that is going to give me the most aggressive weight possible so that that needle really stays locked into the groove.
Let me get busy.
Looks like it passes the chirp test. Let's see if it passes the scribble test.
Okay.
Now that is locked in there. If you're still having issues, you may want to play with your skate, your anti-skate, and your tone arm height. And if you're still having issues, I'm going to show you a nice little trick. All it takes is a bit of Scotch tape. Now, you could have the record moving with the hole on the spindle. Let's just call that hole skate. What you're going to do is take a piece of Scotch tape. You take that tape, just about a knuckles length or so, tear that in half, or maybe even less, and you're going to fold it up like a taco. See that? Fold it up like a taco. You're going to place that through the center hole, and you're going to tape it securely on both sides. Now that gives a little bit of surface area inside that hole, so where you place it on the spindle, it's nice and tight. It's not going to shift back and forth. That is a trade little secret. Thank you very much. This is DJ Ascension, representing Scottsdale Community College DJ degree program, teaching you how to properly balance your counterweight. Thank you.
I was